Good afternoon, YouTube. JT Serenity Farms prepping here with a satanic devil worshipping update by the lunatic Libtards on the left. Okay, by now I'm sure a lot of you have seen on whatever social media you follow that the demon rats, and specifically a scumbag named Bobby Rush, have introduced a bill to Congress to authorize the federal government to grant approved entities the right to conduct contact tracing for the bioweapon at individual residences, aka your house and mine. Alright. Contact tracing involves investigators tracing every interaction that infected people have. Okay, so first, I want to know, how do they know someone's infected besides the only one and obvious reason that you got sick and had to go to the hospital? Now, let's be much more specific here. Infected does not mean symptomatic or sick or dying. It probably means simply a positive test, even if you weren't showing any signs or symptoms of being sick. They tell you to go home for 14 days. A day later, a goon squad's going to show up at your house, and all of a sudden anyone who lives in that house is going to be started to be tracked, monitored. And anyone that they've all had contact with, and anyone they have, and then so on and so on and so on. This is a back door, but apparently they're coming through the front door, attempt to track us all. Okay. Rep. Rush introduced H.R. 6666, COVID-19 testing, reaching and contacting everyone, Trace Act. It doesn't even sound non-dangerous or evil, right? He did it on May 1st, and it's been referred to the House Committee on Energy and Commerce. Okay, I'm thinking maybe this was supposed to be an HHS thing? Energy and Commerce? What? Okay. The bill has 45 co-sponsors. I'm working on finding that list of pieces of shit that would even think about sponsoring this. I'm sure it would be overwhelmingly libtard. Alright, according to the text of the bill, it will authorize the Secretary of Health and Human Services, there we go, to award grants to eligible entities. What is that? They don't get specific. This is whatever group that they're going to authorize to be no-knock raid parties at everyone's house. They're going to conduct diagnostic testing for the bioweapon and related activities such as contact tracing through mobile health units as necessary at individuals' residences and for other purposes. People are concerned the government might be angling to use contact tracing to remove people from their homes and place them in quarantine. You think? This after a Ventura County, California health official suggested doing just that, and then in typical libtard trial balloon fashion, They say what they believe and what they want to do, and then they walk it back, but yet they got the idea out there, and it's in everyone's head. And we're talking about it like we are now, but publicly they come out and say, oh, it was just a suggestion. We're just trying to find ways to save the children. Okay? It's unclear what his proposed policy actually is at this time. So, as this person who responded to this said, what would you do if your 6-year-old son or daughter tested positive for the bioweapon and was taken from your home to a quarantine center by Ventura health officials? The shocking video demands you plan ahead. Former traitor Bill Clinton extensively discussed contact tracing recently in video interviews with Libtard leaders, including Air Como and Comrade Newsom, which just happens to be the 2 states with the most cases in the United States. Another comment was, oh, nothing much. Just Bill Clinton talking about the need to track infected people, and should we have a contact tracer corp to serve as what sounds like a professional surveillance force. They've been aiming for this all along. This will set them up, or us up, for forced vaccinations, or we're taking your children, putting you in a re-education camp for your safety. Immunization papers, checkpoints, immunity must be proven, or you can't drive to this city, or this town, or the next state, or go in a store. There's going to be, excuse me, there'll be setups for temperature readings as you walk into a store. You might not even know what happened until someone comes up and says, sir, your temperature's a little bit high. Could you come with us, please? Do you see where this is all going? I need to see something immediately from the president that says this is not going to be allowed. Because if I'm correct, the HHS head honcho is a President Trump pick. This cannot be allowed to pass. Right now it's only in Congress. I think this guy go to the Senate after committee. They best shoot this shit down. This is all leading to ripping kids out of homes, ripping sick people out of homes, putting them in quarantine, and then tracking all the rest of us to try and flatten the curve. Bullshit it is. Alright, I'm getting wild over this one. This is what it's all been about. I need to know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't like, I don't care, but you're watching. So let's stop this crap. So for now, JT signing off.